Also at guard from Batangas, number 3, Gian Mamuya. At center from Cebu, number 0, Kaylan Tiongson. At forward from Davao del Sur, number 22, Johnner Clarito. And also at forward from Calasiao, Pangasinan, number 5, Gabe Norwood. Head coach of the Elasto Painters is Yang Yao. And now, let's meet the starting 5 for your TNT Tropang 5G. Starting at guard from Cebu, number 13, Ryan Arrueda. Also at guard from Tondo, Manila, number 15, Jordan Heading. At center from Cagayan de Oro,
It's win or their season is over, as we have our 4 officials handling proceedings. Mamuya tries to look inside, and scoring is Kaylan Tiongson.
Well, Tiongson been very consistent the entire year for the Rain or Shine team. He gives them the big man presence in the middle.
Heading on the outside, up against Kaylan. Boy, Adam ties things up.
Well, big height advantage there for Aram over Clarito in that post. We'll see how Rain or Shine handles their post defense throughout the game.
There's a steal, Heading all the way home.
And that's what has been carrying the TNT team the entire conference, their defense.
Here's Clarito, gets away from his defender, finds Tiongson. Tiongson will bring it closer, his floater. Peruela will put up a jumper and come up short. Asisio tracks it down. Clarito. Tiongson puts up a 3. Bang!
And when you're going up against this Rain or Shine team, you must get back on defense and you must match up immediately. It doesn't really have to be your man, but you've got to find somebody because they have the license to shoot.
Everybody does. Heading. Will get it back and put it through. He's got 4 points as well. All 7 points for Rain or Shine, courtesy of Kaylan. Gabe with a jumper, overshoots. Peruela trying to quicken up the pace. Here's Oftana. That's too easy.
Especially from beyond the arc tonight. Coach Yang also reminded his players that opportunities like this don't come often. This is the closest their current core has come to a finals appearance. And Coach Norman.
Thanks a lot, Pauline Versosa. We're going to be hearing from her. Seesaw affair here.
Second offensive rebound for Heading. And its second basket. Challenge. You can see that time Mamuyak actually overran the closeout and he was not in position.
At the same time, even R.R. Pugoy is still not available. Steal for Clarito. Heading just giving some token up and down basketball between these two squads.
Oh, that's a good move there by Asisio. The second time he's been able to get all the way to the basket. We know that.
A big loss once again for TNT is R.R. Pugoy.
Yeah, R.R. being out, you lose a lot. One of your best defenders, one of your best scorers, and he's one of their leading guys on the team.
Pupuntin scores, ties things up at 13. And Johnson continues to deliver the points. He's got a total of 9.
And that was a well-executed high cross screen for Chungson to come down the lane. Perfect pass for him to score.
2-point lead once again for the Elasto Painters. It has been nip and tuck all throughout here in quarter number 1. And Ciso hits from deep.
Well, a lot of people were saying Ciso's points last game came late in the game when the game was over, but obviously has helped his confidence as he knocks down that 3-point shot.
Mamuyak will come up short. 1-point lead for TNT. They got possession. Extra pass. Cobuntin scores again.
Great continuation on that offense from a pick and roll to a guy diving to the basket for the easy 2.
Norwood kicks it out. Clarito will bring it closer. Norwood gets denied there by Rosser.
And that's what Rosa and Aram give you, the shot blocking inside that paint. I mean, Rosa stands about 6'8", Aram's about 6'8".
Four in the shot clock. Asistio from deep.
Rito not giving up that 3-point play. Asistio is showing everyone that it's not about your size. You see the pressure defense coming from TNT.
Shot clock's winding down. It's at 5. Dato gets denied.
Third.
Up against Santillan. Aurin for 3. Yes.
Yeah, he's somebody you have to be concerned with. He doesn't score on a regular basis every night, but some nights he can be red hot.
Especially from deep. Santillan will launch. No. Here comes Aurin. TNT now enjoying their biggest lead at 4. Aurin gets away and hits.
And right on cue, this little push off there with the forearm got him a wide open shot.
The lead is at 6. Karakut finds Santillan. Santi hits.
And that's a tough shot. It's only from about 10 to 12 feet on the baseline. You don't have the backboard to frame the shot for you, and he still was able to make it.
Under a minute remaining here in quarter number 1. Brandon tries to attack. And he's going to score. Karakut trying to get away. Nokom left wide open. Cans a 3. They have one more foul to give. That's going to drop there for Karakut.
And that was a tough shot.
Karakut, that was well challenged. Steal there, and Oftana.
You see that so often in the pro game now where players are waiting for that outlet pass.
In the open court. Ooh, he picked up his dribble. Karakut with a jumper.
Yeah, great timing there with the cut from Karakut, and of course the pass coming from Nokom was right there on target.
He's gonna cut the lead down to 1. Extra pass, Aurin. Sorry, miss there from Kim.
And that was great team defense from Reina Shine. Good block by Aram.
Watch it
Let's
here.
take a look at it.
This T-by defensive stop of the game is brought to you by Pioneer Elastoseal. Pioneer Elastoseal T-by defense. That's why he had to sit out game number 5. And that is where he excels. Nokom for 2 inside. Watch it once again here, coach.
Look at the crossover there. And then the finger roll.
Offensive rebound, Aurin for 3, yes!
And that's what happens when you can't rebound the basketball.
Here's Calvin. Nice matchup there against Malonzo.
Yes.
That's gonna drop for Calvin. Especially without Bo Belga.
Yes, Bo Belga would have made a big difference as far as size is concerned, plus the fact he can actually shoot. And he is big, that's for sure. But Rain or Shine has been taking a lot of challenged three-point shots in this quarter, or jump shots. Clarito averages about 27 minutes a night, so he gets his fair share of playing time.
Clarito hits that three.
And now you understand why.
39-33 is our tally. Boy, that's just so smooth from Adrian Noku. Samboy.
Up, down, back up again. 5, he can still shoot the ball.
They look inside. Chongson hits again.
And that's a play that Coach Yang has been running for 20 years, I think. Since I was coaching against him before. He's been running that play, and it still works up to now.
1 point lead right now.
Oh, what a
Clarito
block.
with a block.
Oh,
Clarito will overshoot though. Nice block there. Chongson will put up a three and hit.
In as a prized recruit. So what he lacks in height, he makes up for in hustle. Gentlemen, back to you.
And that hustle has really kept him on the floor. Inside, Brandon scores. He's gonna lose it. That's a nice matchup against Clarito. And he scores.
nice fadeaway to get away from the defense.
1 point lead enjoyed by the Tropang 5G. Four. That's a huge bucket.
And no matter when you score a 4, it's always big.
Quickly, a 3-point lead here for Rain or Shine. Both teams in the penalty. Heading, up and under move, no. That falls into the waiting hands of Kabuntin.
It'll be interesting, the rebounding numbers at halftime. Mulak takes it all the way in and scores.
That's big. Watch it once again. Into the heart of the defense.
Yeah, that's a tough shot there. A lot of confidence.
From what Barangay Ginebra did earlier. They're up by 3. Heruela looking to tie things up quickly here.
Be able to get to the hoop. No help there coming from that screen by Roser. That was a pretty good.
On individual defense, asking the guys to take accountability and to be better in guarding their man, because at this rate, Rain or Shine is on track to reach 100 points, and they can't let this game become a high-scoring affair. Now,
It's just a high screen being set by Roser to get the 2 points for TNT.
Dato is going to score inside. Heading gets away from the defense and scores.
A chance to take a look at it. Ooh.
That's here. He'll kick it out though.
Oh my. Ooh. That's a serious move there.
Noku will now bring it up.
You
See
know
some
what he's going to
space.
do.
Have used their challenges. Cross-court pass, Chongson inside. Boy, just staying with it.
And that's great movement coming from Rain or Shine, going from the left side to the right side, and then attacking the basket. Johnson with a good pass.
Biggest lead in the ball game right now for Rain or Shine at 6. Extra pass, Clarito.
What a shot. Not settling for that little 16-footer. He decided to take the ball straight to the basket.
65, rain or shine, 60 TNT. Heading, steps into this one. Deep. Here's Heading once again. Kobuntin puts up a three, yes! Kobuntin will challenge inside and score two.
TNT really has a size advantage right now on the floor against rain or shine.
Tilian is going to get that floater to drop.
And showing hard on defense on those pick and rolls again.
Ooh, that's going to be a three-point play here for Malonzo.
Ball to the short roller. This is what's going to happen. He's going to have an open floor to attack.
It's time to go hard on both ends of the floor. He expects more intensity, more physicality, but while he wants full effort, he's also reminding his players to be smart with their energy. For Coach Yang, this game is all about...
Well, you have to really understand Calvin as an offensive player. Once he gets that basketball, he squares up.
These next couple of minutes here for TNT without Jordan Heading. Aurin inside scores.
That's what I was saying about Oren earlier.
Here's Aurin. Rising and scoring.
Nothing like having a shot blocker out there.
Oftana finds Kobuntin. Kobuntin, nice sidestepping move.
TNT is always tough when the others get involved, when the others are productive.
That time he gets away and ties things up. That's a very good option. And it's gonna drop for Calvin.
What a shot by Calvin.
Right after this quick break, there it is once again.
What a shot.
Here's Noko trying to get away.
He loses it.
Brandon, easy slam here.
You can see the looseness with the basketball there by Nopum. Got a mismatch in the post. That's the result.
Heading, bang!
That's the problem when you switch everything. You get those mismatches all over the court. That time it costs rain or shine an offensive rebound.
Johnson delivers. That's a long two. Still a 6-point lead as TNT again will milk clock. Jordan gets away and scores again. Brandon puts it through.
And you can truly say that Heading and Rosa have really dominated the game for TNT. Good steal.
And Heading's gonna cap this one off with a layup.
A must-scoring situation here for Rain or Shine, and they do score.
That's gonna be a 4. And in Let's see who's going to hold on to this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this